What is up, Ravens Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Flock Talk, your home for all things Baltimore Ravens football. Today's topic, why the Ravens should make the call and try to go get Chase Young ahead of the trade deadline next week. But before we get into that, if you're a Ravens fan and you're new to this channel, help me grow it, hit subscribe, like this video, helps it in the algorithm. I appreciate all you guys that interact with the video by liking and commenting. Really helps these videos get more exposure, so I appreciate you. Now, for today's topic, I believe the Ravens should go get Chase Young, even though they lead the league in sacks right now, which is really mind-blowing. Not because the Ravens have a bad defense, but if you would have told me that they would have been leading the league in sacks at this point prior to the season, I probably would have called you a liar. But Mike Macdonald and these players have done a fantastic job, especially with all of the injuries that this defense has had. It's really amazing that they have been as productive and, frankly, dominant as they have. Absolutely fantastic. We saw that again on display against what was one of the better offenses in the league and the Lions. But why I think the Ravens should go get Chase Young, of course, right now they're still dealing with some injuries like they have all season. They just got Oweh back, and he was definitely a difference maker Sunday. Make no mistake about it. He made his presence felt, which is fantastic. But Ajabo, it sounds like he's opting to rehab what, if I remember correctly, is a ankle and knee sprain, if I remember that correctly. And as far as I know, there's no really timetable for his return at this point. Of course, Tyus Bowser sounds pretty serious, and his future right now is up in the air. I don't expect him back anytime soon either. And they brought Jadeveon Clowney in, who's really exceeded my expectations for him. He's played really, really well, but I don't know that he was brought in to be for the heavy workload that he's been getting. Now, I know that you listen to probably Hardball and Clowney speak. They wouldn't say that, and they would talk about how great he's playing and his competitive nature, and he wants to be out there, and that's great. But you can't mistake the fact that he is aging, and he's had his own fair share of injury problems. And to keep him fresh as long as possible would be amazing. Bringing in a guy like Chase Young, who walks in the door right now with 5 sacks on the season, which is more than anybody on the Ravens, if I'm not mistaken. He's a guy that is explosive off the edge and could really add a whole nother dynamic to this pass rush. And he's on his last year of his rookie deal, so he would not take up a lot of the cap at this point. Now, I don't know what they would have to give up to get him. I don't know what the Commanders would be expecting, since he is a promising young pass rusher, so I don't know. And he was the second overall pick. But if they could make a Roquan Smith type trade and get him for maybe a second rounder, I don't know if he would be more of a lease or if they would plan on re-signing him, because there are some different contracts. I don't know what is going on in Eric DeCosta's mind right now. I just know that Chase Young, or I believe Chase Young, would be a big time addition to this team, because even though they lead the league in sacks, not many of those, I would love to see the stat. I don't think many of those have come from just a 4-man rush. Usually it's when they bring additional pressure, whether that's they bring Patrick Queen, who is one of the best in the league at linebackers, at blitzing. He's just dominant straight downhill, gets the quarterback, seems like in the blink of an eye. He's phenomenal. Kyle Hamilton, of course, I'm pretty sure got like half the team sacks against Gardner Minshew in week 3. But Arthur Millett's had some nice sacks off the edge. So I think it would be really nice addition to be able to just rush 4 linemen at some point and still be able to get pressure to the quarterback, because that is one area that they do seem to struggle with at times when they don't bring the linebackers or a corner to help with that pass rush. And Chase Young, I believe, would add to that. I don't think he's going to. Again, it really all comes down to what did the Commanders want for him, because I think they're open for business. They're going nowhere fast. So are they going to want multiple picks for him? Is he going to go for a second round? He's had his fair share of injury issues as well, but he still plays very well when he's available. And right now he's putting together a very nice season. Like I said, 5 sacks, 11 tackles in 6 games. He's young. I think he would do really, really well with the Ravens. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think they should make the call for Chase Young and try to get him? Because this feels like this could be a very special year. We saw them finally put it together through 4 quarters Sunday. Let's see if they can consistently do that, okay? I'm thrilled about the win. I'm not Unlike the media, I'm not ready to hand them the Lombardi yet or be like, they're the NFL's best team. It's great. They played fantastic Sunday. Let's see if they can put it together. I think adding a young, promising pass rusher like Chase Young, who is very productive when he's healthy, which he is right now, would go a long way to helping this defense maybe step it up another level of their dominance. But like I said, I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Should they go get Chase Young before the trade deadline, or do you think they should hold off and just stay with what they have in-house, wait for Ajabo to come back, and just keep on rolling and see where we go? But that's going to do it for this episode today. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in the next one. Go Ravens.